handheld vacuum. It's versatile, it's powerful, you can literally move it everywhere. It weighs about 1.5 pounds, which is fantastic. So you can take it along with you and get in those nice tight spaces. What I love is that not only are you getting the power, but you're also getting attachments that can really expand the use of this handheld cordless vacuum. And of course, use it all over the house. Take it out to the car to clean up those spills and those messes that happen out in the car. Today, you've got an incredible value where we took better than half of the price away. So the value is there. The use is there. It's easy for you to use, clean, recharge, and use again. And you decide, do I want it in black, white, or blue? Today, this is under $45. And typically, you'd be paying more than double for this exact same cordless vacuum. You've got free shipping, you've got flex pay on this. And I love that we've got it as a Today Special, because typically, the other times you see this here on air, it's a host pick. So it's already one that we'd use and love. We're going to give you all the details. And Stephanie Roberts is joining us. Stephanie, so good to see you.
Hello, great to see you. Happy 4th of July. And you may be partying now, but you're also probably looking around the house and going, oh, yuck, mess. The kids are home, the family's home. And this is how we solve problems. This is YTE's cordless hand vac. And what I like so much about it to start with is how lightweight it is, because I can take it by one hand and do what I need to do. I'm literally going to run it with one finger and do all the things. So this morning, did you start your day with some coffee?
Yes.
Yeah, it gets all over the counter, right? And you can see that's easy enough. Maybe the kids making some cookies, decorating the cakes for the festivities tonight. So now there's sprinkles everywhere. Or maybe it's the dog. I love that furry guy, but you know what? He's a mess. So then the dog food ends up on the floor. This makes up whatever cleanup you need to do so much easier. And I'm literally doing it just with one hand and a couple of fingers. But you're getting power. Most of the time when you see cordless hand vac, I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, it doesn't actually work. There's the proof, right? 200 watts of power, and all I'm doing is pushing a button. But here's what I really love. I can have 200 watts of power, but this is different with ours at YTE. Turbo, right? So if you need it, you can kick it up to a whole nother level. One other thing I want to show you is when it's running, I've got a battery indicator here. And that's great because you're going to know where you are in your charge. If I were to just stand here like this, 35 minutes.
Wow.
So you can do some serious cleaning.
Yeah, because a lot of times you'll see cordless handhelds and it's like you've got 7 minutes to do what you're going to do.
Yeah, or
right?
you're in big trouble.
Yes.
Speaking of what you need to do, how's your fridge look?
Yeah.
Have you been in those drawers lately?
It could use a clean out.
Well, and here's what happens. You're going, you're getting your kids to snack, you're getting ready to make the fruit salad this afternoon, and what happens? You open that drawer and you're like, oh, that's embarrassing. I always love it when somebody's over maybe to help on a day like today.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh yeah, grab the veggies out of the drawer, and then you're like, don't look at my drawers. So this solves this problem. It's one of those things for me, like you're just going about your day and you see something, but normally you're like, okay, I'm busy, I'm tired, I don't have the time to haul something out to go find the attachments. Everything is right where you need it all the time. It is going to sit in a beautiful slim profile. You could tuck it away on the side of a counter, or with this color, I'd leave it out. I love this pop of color, but it charges all of the time. So as soon as you put it down, you can see it right there. It goes back to charging, which means the next time I make a mess, which is frequent in our house, you grab and you go. Even better, everything that you need or want to use with it is right here on the back. So I've got the crevice tool attached, but it lives right there.
Nice.
So that I'm never looking for them. I literally have lost every attachment to every vacuum, handheld or corded I've ever had. They're just hard to keep track of. So now everything lives right here. We have tried to think of everything we could do to make cleaning more enjoyable and certainly easy. And then let's talk about what you do with your mess.
Okay.
This is the best part.
Okay.
You're going to stand over the garbage can. You're going to take one finger. I don't want to touch any of it because it's got dog food and kitty litter and all the things.
Might have a dead bug in there.
That
like I don't want to touch it.
Probably has a dead. I was not sure when dead came out what you were going to say, so I'm glad you went with bug. But yes, no matter what, we don't want to touch it. We just want to push button, close up. And if you want, you can even take the filter out and give it a rinse. You'll never have to replace it.
Oh, good.
So it's everything that you want in terms of ease, because you don't have, let me just get the filter out of this one for you. There you go.
Because you don't have to replace it. And I love when you say that because I can never remember which filter,
Right.
when to replace it,
Yep.
but now you can just wash it and dry
And
it.
you know what? I'm glad we did that because
Yeah.
you can see that I've got some dirt, some pepper in there.
Yeah.
So now if I want to rinse this, now if I want the dust to come out, I'm going to rinse it, put it back in, and we're good to go. And this is a lifetime filter.
Great.
We are never going to have to be replacing that. So you're getting a lot of different options every time you pick it up to use
And
it.
I'm telling you, we're going to show you different ways and places that you're going to use it, but you already know if you need it. You already know if you have like an old school handheld vacuum that doesn't have the power, doesn't have the suction, doesn't have the staying power that you've got, meaning that you have to use it really quickly. I have one that it was really good when I first got it. It really was. And usually they are, right? And then if I run it for more than 60 seconds, you can hear it starting to rev down instead of rev up. So I like that we've got these for you for less than $45, and you've got the power built in. Are you getting blue? Are you getting white? Or are you getting black? Which one are you getting? We're gonna go ahead and see more.
Are you getting ickies in your silverware drawer? Have you ever stopped to think about this? I mean, you put your silverware in clean, yet the drawer ends up looking like this, right? So you can put the brush end on if you'd like. This is a flip option you have right here. Or you could just go to nozzle. In my case, this drawer has been through the ringer. It looks like somebody tried to make coffee and accidentally left the drawer open.
Yes.
So I'm gonna get all the things out of all the crevices. Think about all the little places you run into dirt. Do you need to take it outside into your car? Are the kids having every snack? And look at these odd little shapes. Right in we can go. And that's something that, you know, even if you pay to go get your car done, you can never get their vacuum into your openings, into the spots. Here's the other thing. Have you noticed that to use a vacuum at a car wash now, you have to buy a car wash for 15 bucks. And they say free vacuums. Well, I didn't really need a car wash as much as I needed the vacuum. So solve the problem yourself. I have found that since I keep this on the charger right in the laundry room so I can grab it as I walk out the door, my car is so much cleaner. And this time of year, the sand, the clay from baseball, the kids snacking on the road trips, all of the things.
Absolutely. And you're going to use it for all of those things. Indoors, outdoors, the keyboards, the things that we don't clean very often. And you might think, oh, it's fine. It's not that bad. Once you start cleaning things, you're going to realize, wait a minute, how long was that in there? It's because you're not going to use your regular big, you know, floor vacuum to clean some of these.
And even most of your handhelds are not handheld to this level, where you can look down at a small nozzle and attach a brush, or you can use a wider one. But I will tell you, I spend most of it using this nozzle because this is not a size that we have in most of our handhelds. And so how often have you looked at your computer keyboard and gone, oh, this is so gross. But then you're like, I don't really have anything to clean it. Here's another one. Do you know what this is?
Yes, the tracks for the sliding glass door.
That's been my quiz all day. It's about 50-50 who knows what it is.
Because you know why? We had to almost replace the doors. Because the tracks were so dirty, they were like ruining the rollers.
Oh, good point. So not only are you doing a nice job cleaning, you're going to save yourself money by not having to deal with tracks and doors. These are on your windows. These are on your sliders. I know, especially in the Midwest where it's a little bit cooler right now, your windows are open. I grew up with open windows. I love that fresh summer air. However, it does a number on these tracks. And no matter how many different cleaning devices I've had, and I have a lot, I love to vacuum, nothing fits right in there. So literally this little guy alone makes it worth its weight in gold because you are going to find every little nook and cranny and use the heck out of it.
I love it.
And then everything is solved.
This, I want you to use it for those tracks the first time you get it home. I want that to be the first thing you use it for because you will see, wait a minute, I've never had a tool that could really get down in there. And for those tracks in particular, I'm so passionate about the tracks. You don't want to put soap and cleaner in there. You just want to get it all brushed out, and that's how you do it. Black, white, or blue. It's your only decision that you have to make because I know you're like, ooh, this is what I've been looking for.
Yes, this solve so many problems. And I'm kind of passionate about the car, mostly because right now mine is so bad.
Is it really?
Well, that's until I have started finally realizing I just got to take this outside and do my thing. Before I put the upholstery tool on, I want to show you on car mats. Here's another one. Look at the deep grooves we got going here. Oh, a mat. I have 4 boys, so the dirt, the baseball clay, all the things. So rather than tracking it into the car, tracking it into the house, maybe you have one of these kind of mats at the entrance to your home. This is how you do it. And what did that take? 15 seconds, because I'm always charged. It lives on the charger. I've got 200 watts right here in the palm of my hand. I've got a turbo boost when I need it, and when I want to do the rest of the car or maybe the seats at home, I'm going to put on the upholstery. So let's move over to the car seat. I'm going to step around so you can take a look at how well this goes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at that.
That looks familiar.
Yep, that looks familiar. Those would be those orange snack crackers everywhere. But again, look at the narrow profile. Jam that right down in there. Jam it in there, because you know the dog, that's where the dog hair, my poor dog, just sheds everywhere. So I'm going to get it all out. And listen, you're going to do this at home. You're going to take a look at your couch, and you're going to reach your hand down in there, and you're going to go, oh, that's not good. That is gritty.
Lift
and
up
then
those
get it in there. Yes, and it's so hard to do with your corded floor vac. It's so hard to do with anything larger than this.
You know what's so funny? Because some corded vacuums, they do have attachments. It's the big vacuum, right? And then you have to take your vacuum apart.
Yes.
And then you have to figure out how to put it back together. With this, it's so simple. You lift it up off the charger, weighs 1.5 pounds. If you want to use an attachment, you can. If you don't. You've got one button. You don't have to figure out how to use it. I like that it's this simple and this easy. I like that it's this affordable as well, under $45, where normally our price would be more than double. Matter of fact, you could actually get 2 of these and still spend less than what you would have spent for just one here at HSN. So it really is a great today's special. Do you want it in black or white or blue? If it's going to be for you, if it's going to be a gift for somebody. What I also like is that it's easy to use, so if you want to now delegate the job to...
Oh, that's a good idea.
You made the mess, you clean it up.
That's seriously, here, you clean, because it's that easy.
Absolutely.
I think every apartment needs one of these. I've got college kids right now, and let me assure you, they don't clean anything. Like, when you go up there, it's like, this is the grossest place I've ever been. I taught you better. But a lot of the reason is Mom, it's a lot of work to get it out. Mom, I don't have a lot of time. So small spaces, dorm rooms, I know, believe it or not, we're starting to think about back to college. Look at this, the big pieces of cereal. So you could have told your daughter this morning, you know what? It's okay that you spilled the cereal. We all spill. But you know what? You need to clean that up. And we chose some things that are notoriously hard to find. Those little sprinkles, man, those things will roll all over your kitchen before you get them cleaned up. Always about the dirt and the coffee grounds. But you see how easy it comes. And I'm not having to make multiple passes. I'm not working very hard at cleaning this up.
That's right.
And then these are the lentils, but they remind me of both dog food and kitty litter. And those are big things that get spilled all over all of our homes. It's just a way to get the little job done easily. We were talking about the fact that you probably do have attachments on some of your other cleaning devices. I gotta tell you, lugging the larger device around just to get to this is all we really want. So let's have this without sacrificing power.
That's right.
200 watts and ease of use, because this one-handed 1 pound thing, I'm all about that.
I am with you too. I know a lot of you are shopping for this. Here's the item number. It's 856534. Remember, you've got it on free shipping. The flex pay is $9 if you want to use flex pay, and you can use any major credit card to do it. And you know, when I pull out a vacuum, I feel like I'm cleaning. When I pull out a broom, I feel like I'm cleaning. When I use this, it's got a little bit of a fun factor to it. And I think it's because it's like really quick, easy gratification.
Absolutely. It's satisfying.
Yes,
it is absolutely satisfying. So no matter where you are, you can get the job done. What about crafts? I know you have a daughter. You guys do crafting at home?
All the time. Those little beads are everywhere.
Speaking of, little beads. I got those glitter, little beads, all the things. I raised boys, so I'm a little bit better with the dirt, but I do understand that my friends with girls talk a lot about crafting. Okay, so here's your little bead. Now, what I want you to notice about that is these are big beads, right? So you're going to have some suction. And there they go.
And they're coming
This was a good test. Because that's a lot.
That's
You know, those
absolutely-
are heavier and that's where you need those 200 watts to get it up. The other thing that you want is the easy disposal, right? We want this to be just as easy to clean up as it is to pick up.
Okay.
So this is all I'm gonna do. And there go your beads, there
I
goes
like
your
it.
dirt, there goes all the things. Push up a button. Couldn't be
Love
better.
it. Stephanie, thank you.
Good to see you. See,
You
cleaning can be
too.
fun.
It can be. Go ahead and pick yours up. YTE in your cordless handheld vacuum in black, white, or blue. You get all of the attachments. You get the base. You get the plug to charge it. Let it charge, and it's always ready for you when you're ready to use it. I know we're going to see you throughout the day, okay?
Yes, I'll be back at 3.
For sure. And you can keep shopping for this today's special, the first today's special. We've got 2 more today's specials. We've got it all. Check hsn.com. We're going to take a break. On the other side, we're coming back with Corez.
I'm Lena Corres. I'm the co-founder and Chief Innovation Officer of Corres.